Good morning, I'm Rachel Honaker. I'm a third grade teacher at Baker Elementary School, and this is my third grade class. All right, friends, are you guys ready to be marine biologists?
Yeah.
You're not?
Yeah.
I bet you are, because we're going to learn so much about sharks today, and I want you to get your scuba gear ready. So, what are we learning today? I'm learning about what the author's purpose is for writing. Why are we learning it? We're learning this so that we can better understand the text we are reading. And how will you know you learned it? You will know you learned it if you are able to complete the All About Sharks assignment and apply your learning to your independent reading. So we're going to start by watching this really cool video about sharks to get us excited about learning more.
You just felt a bump from a bull shark. It's one of the best known sharks in the ocean and one of the most dangerous because of its highly inquisitive nature and seemingly unending quest for food. The bull is easy to identify because of its blunt nose and very stout body. The bull sharks live in warm waters throughout the world and also swim in the same waters as humans do. In fact, many shark incidents which people blamed on the white shark may actually involve a bull shark. They are also known to inhabit shallow coastal water with low visibility, making the possibility of a shark mistake with a human possible. Many people know the bull shark from its ability to survive in fresh water. Their kidneys help keep salt inside their bodies, allowing them to adapt to changing levels of salinity. Bull sharks tend to eat fish, marine mammals, turtles, and seabirds, but overall, they do not appear to be picky eaters. Females are larger than males and grow to an average of 8 feet. You need to be an experienced diver to dive with bull sharks. They tend to stay close and are very interactive. The bull shark may have a bad reputation, but it's another critical creature in the ocean, helping to maintain balance by eating other sick, dying, or injured sea creatures. I'm Jessica Harvey for the Guy Harvey Ocean Foundation.
All right. So now we're going to fill in our KWL chart for what we already know about sharks. So tell me some things that you know about sharks.
If they go out the water, they can die, but if they stay in the water.
Good, so they need water to survive. What kind of ecosystem do they live in? An aquatic one. What else do we know?
They have sharp teeth.
They have sharp teeth. Let's do 3 more. Okay, so they like blood.
Plenty of teeth.
What'd you say? Pointy teeth?
Plenty of teeth.
Plenty of teeth. They have plenty of teeth. All right, last one.
That multiple of them.
So different types. All right, what are some things that you wonder? Things that you want to know?
That if they live in groups of sharks.
Okay, do they live in groups? Because yesterday we learned that fish live in schools, right?
Girl sharks grow with blue shark, grow more than blue shark.
So how do they reproduce?
I wonder how we could find fish.
How they find fish? All right, 2 more.
I wonder how they breathe underwater.
How they hear?
Breathe.
Breathe. How they breathe underwater. All right, last one.
What is their size?
Okay, what's their size? So how big are they? All right, so hopefully we can use some text to answer these questions that we have about sharks. So you're going to read some text, but before you do that, we're going to talk about some vocab. So here's the directions for the activity we're about to do. As a group, or in your pod, you will research sharks to learn more about them and answer questions using a piece of nonfiction text. So first, you and your pod are going to read the article and glossary together. What's a glossary? Who remembers what a glossary is? Yes, it tells you new and important words and their definition. Then you're going to draw some answers to the questions page, and then you're going to decide what headings go best with the photograph. So we're going to do a matching activity to match headings with some photographs of sharks. But like I said, before we do that, I want to teach you some new and maybe important words, okay? So dorsal fin, you're going to see that word in your text. That is an upper back fin on the shark. So the fin that you see in the water when they're swimming around, that's their dorsal fin. Species. That is a specific kind of organism. So someone told us that there are lots of kinds of sharks, and that word would be species. Another word I want you to know is migrate. Everybody say migrate.
Migrate.
Migrate means that you're moving from one habitat to another during seasons. Camouflage, that means that they're able to blend in with their surroundings. And the last one is sense, okay? That is how they experience their surroundings. We have 5 senses just like sharks: smell, sight, hearing, touch, and taste, okay? So those are the words that you might not have seen before that is going to be in your text. Any questions about what you are going to do in your pod? So step 1, you're going to read the article and glossary together. Then, once you're done reading, you're going to raise your hand and I will bring you the questions page. Okay? Yes?
I knew what else I could put up the
Oh, okay.
Can they see?
Can they see? Well, hopefully you will find out how well they're able to see. All right. So go ahead and head back to your pod and I will bring you your article. All right, so read this together. You can read it out loud as a group. Carmelo, why don't you move right here so that you can, and Bryson can read it together. Bryson, help Carmelo read it, okay?
You want to go first?
Charles, are you reading? You're not going to be able to answer the questions if you're not reading.
Sharks.
All right, so start reading. You guys can take turns reading paragraphs. All right, so go to you.
And goes back. They can have 3,000.
Bruce and Charles, are y'all reading this out loud together?
It's called
They migrate to get food or to have babies. Different species of sharks use their own ways to get food. Some sharks surprise the animal
You might need to help her, Mello.
they are hunting. Some sharks eat from big schools of fish. Most sharks just swim in the
Species live in different places. Some sharks live below water, some sharks live in the deep water. Your turn, Bryson.
I'm right here. Some sharks migrate to or travel a very long. Some sharks migrate or travel a very long way. They migrate to get food or to have bait. Different species of sharks, they use their own ways to get food.
Okay, so now you're going to
get food. Some sharks
you're going to write a sentence and draw a picture
I
of
do.
what the sharks eat. How do they get their food?
surprise
Look like
the animal they are hunting. Some sharks eat
I like how you're
from big
using the
schools of
glossary
fish.
as well. That's a good
Some sharks
tool.
just swim in the ocean.
So you're going to look at the pictures and decide what captions you should put for your photographs. I'm also going to put the photographs up on the screen so that you can see them in color, okay? So you're going to do this as a pod, and then at the end we're going to come back together and see what my marine biologist found out, okay?
How do you spell love? Under the sea? Under the sea? Yeah.
All right, so here's what you're doing. So, would we want to caption it as a basking shark with its mouth wide open to get tiny fish? A shark's belly is white to camouflage with the ocean floor? Or the view from the top of a Caribbean reef shark swimming? Which one best fits that first photograph?
He'll turn it invisible?
Yeah, that camouflage, right?
We gotta cut it.
Nope, you're just gonna copy it and write it up here.
You write it first, Bryce, and I'll write the other one.
So this is the caption that you guys think would best fit here. So you're gonna just copy it down into that square. All right, leave your papers at your desk and come join me on a paw print. All right, so hopefully you learned lots about sharks by reading that article and answering those questions. So let's see, what sort of things did you learn about sharks? What sort of things did you learn about sharks?
That they keep their mouth open to get fish.
Good. What's something else that you learned?
That they camouflage themselves from their belly.
Good, so they camouflage themselves to hunt, right? What else?
I learned that sharks can camouflage.
Yep, that's what Messiah just said.
And they have the sense of smell.
Good. I like how you use the word sense. What else?
They use their fin and dorsal fin to swim in.
Yes.
Like they eat fish and
Good, so they eat fish and crabs.
Oh, and they eat sharks.
Some eat other sharks, you're right.
And clams. They use their fin. They use their tail often to swim fast.
Yes. Last one.
They eat clams.
Okay, so we can add clams here, that they eat clams. Awesome, so we learned lots today about sharks, and if you're still interested in sharks, maybe sometime you can research sharks on Pebble Go. All right? Thank you for watching. The Bathe Your Way, everywhere, every day.